This is chapter number 1, Computer Systems, and I will try to cover full paper, same pattern of Federal Board exam, like multiple choice questions, short response questions, and long questions from each chapter. Section A multiple choice question, total I will give you 8 multiple choice question and each consists of 1 mark. Multiple choice question number 1 is which level of representation store data in the form of binary digits? High level representation, machine level representation, logical level representation, user level representation. Correct answer is machine level representation. Because machine level representation store data in binary form, that is zeros and ones, which the computer can directly process and understand. Question number 2, which number system uses only 2 digits 0 and 1, decimal, octal, binary, hexadecimal? Correct answer is binary, because the binary number system has base 2 and uses only the digits 0 and 1. It is the basic number system used in computer systems. What is the base of the hexadecimal number system? 2, 8, 10, 16. The correct answer is 16, because the hexadecimal number system has base 16 and uses symbol 0 to 9 as it is, just like in a decimal or denary, and A to F for 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. F is equal to 15. Which bit represents the sign of a signed bit, signed binary numbers? Least significant bit, most significant bit, parity bit, middle bit. Most significant bit. The most significant bit, that is MSB, represents the sign bit in a signed binary number. It shows whether the number is positive or negative. Question number 5. Which coding scheme is used to represent characters in a computer? BCD, ASCII, Gray code, binary, addition. Correct answer is ASCII. ASCII is a character encoding standard used to represent letters, digits, symbols, and control characters in binary form. Which complement is obtained by adding 1 to the ones complement? 9's complement, 10's complement, 1's complement, 2's complement. Correct option is 2's complement, because 2's complement is obtained by taking the 1's complement of a binary number and then adding 1. What happens when a calculated value exceeds the maximum storage capacity? Underflow, overflow, truncation, encoding. The correct option is overflow, because overflow occurs when the result of a calculation becomes too large to be stored in the available number of bits or memory location. Last multiple choice question 8. Which system software manages the hardware and software resources? Compiler, utility software, operating system, application software. The correct option is operating system, because the operating system is system software that manages the computer's hardware resources, software resources, and provide an interface between user and computer. Section B, that is short response questions, and you will attempt any 6 questions. Question number 1, define ML, means machine level representation of data. Machine level representation is the method of storing and processing data in form that a computer can directly understand. At this level, data is represented using binary digits like 0 and 1s. All types of data such as text, numbers, images, and sound are converted into binary form. It is called machine level because the computer hardware and processor operate using binary signal. Differentiate between ASCII and Unicode. ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange, is a 7-bit characters encoding system. It represents 128 characters including letters, digits, punctuations, punctuation marks, and control characters. Unicode is a universal character encoding standard that supports characters of many languages. Unicodes can represent thousands of characters including symbols, emojis, and international scripts. Example Unicodes support languages such as Arabic, Urdu, Chinese, and Japanese. Question number 3. Explain the binary number system with an example. The binary number system is a number system with base 2. It uses only 2 digits, 0 and 1. Each binary digit is called a bit. Computers use binary because electronic circuits operate in two states, that is on and off. Example 1, 0, 1, 1, 2 equivalent to 11. Because if you will put 1, you will write here 1, 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8, and 8 means 1, you will get 8. Then 4 is 0, it means you will not get it. 1, it means you will get 2. 1, 3 digit you will get it. 8 plus 2, 10 plus 1, that is equal to 11 in decimal number system. What is an operating system? An operating system is system software that manages the resources of a computer. It acts as an interface between the user and the hardware. It controls the execution of program and manages memories, files, and other peripheral devices. Examples: Windows, Linux, and Mac. These are operating systems. Question number 5. List the main functions of operating system. Process management, control running program and allocate CPU time. Memory management is used to manage the use of RAM and allocate memory to program. File management is used to organize and control files and folder on storage devices. Device management control input and output devices such as keyboard, mouse, and printer. Security management protects the system from unauthorized access and keep data safe. Question number 6. Explain system software and application software. System software is software that manages and controls the hardware of a computer. It provides a platform for application software to run. Example of system software: operating system, device drivers, and utility program. Application software is software designed to help the user perform specific tasks. Examples of application software: MS Word, Excel, and Adobe Photoshop. Question number 7. What is binary arithmetic? Binary arithmetic means performing arithmetic operations on binary numbers. Like, it includes binary addition, binary subtraction, and other mathematical operations. It is important because computer processes numerical data in binary form. Example: 1 plus 1 equal to 1, 0 in binary. Now, long question, that is section C. Attempt any 2 questions. Question number 1. Explain number system conversion with examples. Number system conversion means changing a number from one number system or base to another base. It is important because computers store and process data in binary form while humans commonly use the decimal system. Binary to decimal conversion: multiply each binary digits by the corresponding power of the two. Examples: you have written 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. You will start with 1. First one, this is 1, 1, 0, 1. 1, 1, 0, 1. Then times 2 raised power 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. When you will solve it, it will give you 1 plus 2 plus 0 plus 8, that is equivalent to 11. Decimal to binary Conversion: divide the decimal number system repeatedly by 2 and write the remainder. Like convert 13 in decimal into binary. 13 divided by 2, 6, remainder is 1. 6 divided by 2, remainder is, answer is 3, remainder is 0. 3 divided by 2, answer is 1, but remainder is 1. 1 divided by 2 equal to 0 and remainder is 1. Then you have to write the answer. Read the remainder from bottom to top. Like therefore, you can see that 1101 in binary number system. These conversions are widely used in computer system, digital electronic programming, and data processing. Another example of binary to decimal conversion is convert the binary number system 1011101 2 into decimal system. Multiply by each digit with the corresponding power of 2 like this. Then it will give you 1 plus 4 5 times plus 8, it will give you 13. Okay, these are 1 1 0 1 1. Power start from 0, then 1, then 2, then 3. Once you will solve it, you will get 8 plus 4 plus 0 plus 1, that is 13. Explain different types of operating system. An operating system is system software that manages computer resources and provides services to program. Batch processing system execute jobs in batches without direct user interaction. It's suitable for tasks that do not require immediate response. Example: payroll processing in organization. Multitasking operating system allow the user to run more than one program at the same time. It improves efficiency and productivity. Example: using a browser and MS Word together in Windows. Real-time operating system provides an immediate response and is used in time-critical systems. Examples: medical equipment, traffic control system, and industrial robots. Distributed operating system manages multiple computers and make them work as one coordinated system. Explain different types of operating system. An operating system is a type of system software that manages the hardware and software resources of a computer. It acts as an interface between the user and the computer hardware. The OS controls the execution of program and manages resources such as CPU, memory, storage, and input-output devices. Different types of operating system are designed for different computing environments. Computer software is a set of programs or instructions that tells the computer what to do. The main types of software include system software, application software, programming software, and driver software. System software manages the hardware of the computer and provide a platform for the software. Examples: Windows, Linux, and utility program. Application software helps user perform specific tasks. Example: MS Word for word processing, Excel for calculation, and PowerPoint for presentations. Programming software is used for programming to write, test, and debug the program. Example: compiler, interpreter, debugger, and IDE. Driver software controls the communication between the operating system and hardware devices. Example: printer driver, sound driver, and graphics driver. These software types work together to make a computer system functional, efficient, and user-friendly. Understanding software types helps in problem solving, system management, and real-world computer applications. This is chapter number 2, computational thinking and algorithm. I will cover full paper with the same complexity of your original exam. It consists of multiple choice questions, short response questions, and long questions. Section A, multiple choice question. I will cover 8 multiple choice questions and each consists of 1 mark. Multiple choice question number 1. Which of the following is the characteristics of an algorithm? Number A is beauty, finiteness, decoration, or animation. The correct option is finiteness, because your algorithm must be performed with a finite number of steps. It must be terminated. Justification. Finiteness means that an algorithm must terminate after a limited number of steps. Which counting principle is used when one task is followed by another task? Addition principle, multiplication principle, division principle, subtraction principle. Multiplication principle. Because the multiplication principle is used when two or more tasks are performed in a sequence. Which search technique works efficiently only on sorted data? जब sorted data हो तो कौन सी टेक्निक efficiently काम करती है? Linear search, binary search, bubble sort, insertion sort. The correct answer is binary search, because binary search works properly only when the data is arranged in sorted order. Question number 4. Which type of error occurs when the program runs but gives a wrong result? Program चलता है लेकिन उसका result सही नहीं आता. That is syntax error, logical error, printing error, memory error. The correct option is logical error, because a logical error does not stop the execution of the program, but it produces a wrong output. Question number 5. Which of the following is used to test an algorithm step by step? Compiler, trace table, monitor, printer. The correct option is the trace table. A trace table is used to perform a dry run and observe the changing values step by step. Question number 6. Which sorting method repeatedly compares adjacent elements? Binary search, bubble sort, linear search, permutation. The correct option is by bubble sort. Bubble sort repeatedly compare adjacent elements and swaps them when they are in the wrong order. Question number 7. What is abstraction in computational thinking? Adding unnecessary details, focusing only on important details, writing long programs, printing results on paper. The correct option is focusing only on important details. Abstraction means ignoring irrelevant details and focusing only on the important features of a problem. Question number 8. Which algorithm checks each element one by one until the required item is found? Binary search, insertion sort, linear search, bubble sort. The correct option is linear search. Linear search examines elements one by one from the beginning until the target item is found. Section B about short response questions. Attempt any 6 questions. Define an algorithms. An algorithm is a step-by-step procedure used to solve a problem. It consists of a finite number of clear, ordered, and unambiguous instructions. It accepts input, processes it, and produces the required output. बहुत अच्छा आंसर ये. Third point. Example, a set of steps used to calculate the sum of two numbers. Short response question number 2. List the main characteristics of an algorithm. Input. An algorithm may take 0 or more input values. Output, it must produce at least one result. Definiteness. Each step must be clear and unambiguous. Finiteness. It must end after a limited number of steps. Effectiveness. Each step should be basic, practical, and executable. Question number 3. Differentiate between linear search and binary search. Linear search checks each element one by one from the beginning to the end. It can be used on both sorted and unsorted data. Binary search compares the middle elements and divides the list into two halves. It works only when the data is arranged in sorted order. This is the condition. Binary search is generally faster and more efficient rather than linear search for large sorted lists. Question number 4. What is a trace table? A trace table is a table used to test an algorithm or program manually. It records the changing values of a variable at each step. It is commonly used during a dry run. It helps in detecting logical errors and understanding the flow of a solution. What is abstraction in computational thinking? Abstraction means focusing on important features of a problem. It removes unnecessary or irrelevant details. It helps in developing a generalized and simple solution. Example, when designing a school management system, only important details such as student name, roll number, and marks are included, while irrelevant details are ignored. Question number 6. Differentiate between syntax error and logical error. A syntax error occurs when rules or grammar of the programming language are violated. It usually prevents the program from running or compiling successfully. A logical error occurs when the program runs but produces the wrong result. Logical errors are usually more difficult to detect because the program appears to work. Question number 7. What is modular design? Modular design means dividing a large problems into smaller parts called modules. Each module performs a specific task independently. It makes the solution easier to understand, test, debug, and maintain. Modular design also improves program organization and reusability. Section C, long questions. Attempt any two questions. Question number 1, explain the basic counting principle with examples. Counting principles are used to determine the total number of possible outcomes in a problem. The addition principle is used when one choice or another choice can be made. Example, if there are 3 red pens and 2 blue pens, then the total number of choices is 3 plus 2, that is 5. The multiplication principle is used when one task is followed by another task. Example, if there are 2 shirts and 3 trousers, then the total number of outfit is 2 times 3 equal to 6. A permutation is the arrangement of objects in a specific order. A combination is the selection of objects when order does not matter. Example, arranging A, B, C in order is a permutation, while choosing any 2 students from 3 is a combination. These principles are useful in problem solving, algorithms, and decision making. Question number 2, explain search and sort algorithm. Searching means finding a required items from a list of data. Linear search checks each element one by one until the target item is found. It is simple and can be used on both sorted and unsorted data. Binary search compares the middle elements and divides the data into halves. Binary search works only on sorted data, so sorting is often required before using it. Sorting means arranging data in ascending or descending order. Bubble sort compares adjacent elements and swap them when they are in wrong order. Insertion sort places each element in its correct position in the sorted part of the list. Linear search is suitable for small or unsorted lists, while binary search is more efficient for large sorted lists. Search and sort algorithm improves data organization speed and reliability. Explain abstractions, modular design, and dry-run in computational problem solving. Abstraction. Abstraction means focusing on important information and in ignoring unnecessary details. It helps in designing a simple and generalized solution. Example, in a student record system, only relevant details such as name, roll number, and marks are considered. Modular design means breaking a complex problem into smaller, manageable parts called modules. Each module solves a specific subproblem independently. Modular design makes program easier to develop, test, debug, and maintain. Dry run means checking an algorithm manually before actual implementation. A trace table is often used in a dry run to record the value of a variable step by step. A dry run helps in finding logical errors before coding and improves the correctness of the solution. Chapter number 2, full paper completed. This is chapter number 3, programming fundamentals. I will cover full exam question paper from these chapters that includes multiple choice questions, short response questions, and long. Section A, multiple choice question. Total multiple choice questions are 8 and each question carries 1 mark. Question number 1, which part of a website is mainly visible and interactive for the user in the browser? Backend development, front-end development, database design, file management. The correct option is front-end development, because front-end development deals with the visible and interactive part of a website that appears in the browser and is used directly by the user. Which language is mainly used to structure the content of a web page? CSS, JavaScript, HTML, SQL. The correct option is HTML, because HTML is used to create the structure of a web page by defining heading, paragraph, imaging, links, tables, and forms. Question number 3. Which technology is used to style a web page and apply visual effects? HTML, CSS, JavaScript, compiler. The correct option is CSS, because CSS is used to control the presentation of a web page, such as colors, font, spacing, layout, and visual effects. Question number 4. Which HTML element is used to collect input from a user? Table, form, image, link. The correct option is form. In HTML, form is used to collect user input such as text, email, password, and other information for processing. Which JavaScript data structure is most similar to a list? Functions, array, variable, operator. The correct option is array. A JavaScript array stores multiple values in a single variable and behaves like a list. Question number 6. Which process is used to find and fix errors in a program? Styling, debugging, animation, printing. The correct option is debugging, because debugging is the process of identifying, locating, and correcting errors in a program. Question number 7. Which debugging tool pauses program execution at a specific line? Watch, breakpoint, browser, table. The correct option is breakpoint, because a breakpoint temporarily stops program execution at a selected line so the programmer can inspect variable values and program flow. Question number 8. To find an element in an unsorted list, the program usually checks each element one by one, uses only CSS, deletes all elements, closes the browser. The correct option is check each element one by one. Because in an unsorted list, the program usually uses a linear search which checks each element one by one until the required item is found. Section B, attempt 26 questions. Differentiate between front-end development and back-end development. Front-end development deals with the part of a website that is visible to the user. It is developed using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript and runs on the client side in the browser. Backend development works behind the scenes on the server side. It handles processing, data storage, and communication with the database. In short, front end focuses on interface and presentation, while backend focuses on logic, processing, and data management. Question number 2. What is HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is the standard markup language used to create the structure of a web page. HTML uses tags or elements to define headings, paragraph, images, links, tables, and forms. Example H1 is used to display a main headings on a web page. What is the role of CSS in a web development? CSS stands for Cascade Style Sheet. It is used to control the appearance and layout of a web page. CSS changes colors, fonts, margins, borders, spacing, and alignment. It can also be used to add transition and animation for better visual effects. What is a form in HTML? An HTML form is used to collect input from the user. It may contain text boxes, password fields, radio buttons, checkboxes, and submit buttons. Forms are commonly used for registration, login, search, and feedback. After data is entered, the form can send it for further processing. What is JavaScript array? A JavaScript array is a data structure used to store multiple values in a single variable. It is similar to a list. Each value in the array is stored at a specific index or position. Arrays are useful for storing related data such as names, marks, or numbers. Example, let marks equal to next list of the marks. What is debugging? Debugging is the process of finding, analyzing, and correcting errors in a program. It helps the programmers discover why the program is not producing the correct result. Debugging tools include breakpoint, watches, and step-by-step execution. It improves the correctness, efficiency, and reliability of the program. What is the purpose of breakpoint and watches? A breakpoint pauses the execution of a program at a selected line. It allows the programmers to inspect the current state of the program. A watch is used to observe the value of a variable during program execution. These tools help in identifying logical errors, tracing program flow, and checking intermediate results. Long questions, that is section C, attempt any 2 questions. Explain the role of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript in web development. HTML is used to create the structure of a web page. It defines elements such as headings, paragraph, images, links, tables, and forms. CSS is used to control the style and layout of a web page element. It changes colors, font, spacing, borders, alignment, and page design. JavaScript is used to add interactivity and dynamic behavior to web pages. It can respond to user actions such as button clicks, form inputs, and mouse events. HTML provides the content structure, CSS provides the presentation, and JavaScript provides the behavior. This is the main point. Together, these 3 technologies are used to build a complete, attractive, and functional website. Question number 2, explain forms, tables, and animation in a web page development. In HTML, form is used to collect information from the user. Forms may include text fields, password fields, buttons, checkboxes, and radio buttons. An HTML table is used to display data in rows and columns. Tables are useful for organizing marks, timetables, and other structured information clearly. Animation in CSS are used to create movement and visual effects on web page elements. They make web pages more attractive, interactive, and engaging for users. Forms help in data collection, tables help in data presentation, and animation improve the user experience. These features are important parts of modern web page design and development. Question number 3, explain arrays, debugging, and testing in a JavaScript. A JavaScript array stores multiple values in a single variable. Each value is stored at an index, and the array can be used to manage related data efficiently. To find an element in an unsorted array, the program may use a linear search by checking items one by one. Debugging is used to locate and fix errors in the program. Tools such as breakpoint and watches help the programmer inspect values during execution. Testing means running the program with different inputs to check whether it gives the correct output or not. Testing helps detect logical errors and ensures that the program works as expected. Arrays, debugging, and testing are essential for creating correct, efficient, and reliable JavaScript programs. Chapter number 3, full paper has been completed. This is chapter number 4, data and analysis. I will try to cover full paper from this chapter, and this includes multiple choice question, short response question, and long questions. Section A, multiple choice questions, and in this section there are total 8 questions and each question carries 1 mark. What is data? Processed information, raw facts and figures, computer programs, output devices. Correct option is raw facts and figures because data consists of raw facts and figures that are collected for processing. By itself, data may not have a complete meaning until it is organized and interpreted. Question number 2, what is information? Raw data, processed data, input device, hardware. The correct option is processed data. Information is processed data that becomes meaningful, useful, and understandable for decision making. Which of the following is an example of qualitative data? Age, height, gender, weight. The correct option is gender because qualitative data describes qualities, categories, or characteristics. Rather than numerical values, gender is a category, so it is a qualitative data. Which of the following represents quantitative data? Color, name, temperature, gender. The correct option is temperature because quantitative data consists of numerical values that can be counted or measured, such as temperature, mark, height, or age. Which chart is best used to compare parts of a whole? Line chart, bar chart, pie chart, table. The correct option is pie chart because a pie chart is used to show parts of a whole. Each slice represents a proportion or percentages of the total area, total data. Which chart is the best for showing trends over time? Pie chart, line chart, table, image. The correct option is line chart because a line chart is best for showing changes or trends over time because it connects data points in sequence. Which process involves checking data for errors? Storage, validation, output, encoding. The correct option is validation because validation is the process of checking whether the entered data is reasonable, sensible, and in the correct format. Question number 8. Which tool is commonly used to analyze data? Compiler, spreadsheet, browser, or printer? The correct option is spreadsheet. A spreadsheet is commonly used to store, organize, calculate, analyze, and visually data efficiently. Section B, differentiate between data and information. Data refers to raw facts and figures that are collected from observations or measurements. Information is processed and organized data that becomes meaningful and useful. Data alone may not give a clear meanings, while information helps in understanding and decision making. Example, individual marks of students are data, while the class average or result summary is information. What is qualitative data? Qualitative data describes qualities, categories, or characteristics. It is non-numerical in nature. It is used when data is expressed in words or labels rather than numbers. Examples, genders, colors, nationality, and name. What is quantitative data? Quantitative data represents numerical values. It can be counted or measured. This type of data is useful for calculations, comparisons, and statistical analysis. Example, marks, age, height, weight, and temperature. What is a spreadsheet? A spreadsheet is an application used to store, organize, calculate, and analyze data. It arranges data into rows and columns. It supports the use of formula and functions for calculations. It is also useful for creating charts and graphs for data representations. What is data validation? Data validation is the process of checking whether input data is correct, sensible, and acceptable. It helps reduce data entry errors. It checks whether the entered value follows certain rules such as range, type, or format. Example, A should not be negative and the mark should lie within a valid range. Explain pie chart. A pie chart is a circular chart used to show parts of a whole. Each slice represents one category of data. The size of each slice shows the proportion or percentage of that data category. It is useful when comparing how much each category contributes to the total. Long questions, attempt 22 questions. Explain types of data with examples. Data is commonly classified into two main types, qualitative and quantitative data. Qualitative data describes qualities, labels, or categories. It is non-numerical in nature. Example, gender, color, name, and nationality. Explain types with data. They explain of data with examples. Quantitative data represents numbers that can be counted or measured. Example, marks, age, height, weight, and temperature. Quantitative data can further be divided into discrete data and continuous data. Both types of data are important in data collection, analysis, and decision making. Explain different types of charts used in data representation. A bar chart is used to compare different categories of data. It represents data using a rectangular bar of different heights or lengths. A pie chart shows a data as part of a whole. Each slice of the pie chart represents a category and its proportion. A line chart is used to show trends or changes over time. It connects data points with lines to make pattern easier to understand. Charts improve the visual presentation of data and make comparison easier. They help user understand, interpret, and analyze data quickly and effectively. Explain data validation and the use of spreadsheet. Data validation is the use to check whether entered data is accurate, sensible, and in the correct format. It helps to reduce errors during data entry. Validation rules may include range check, type check, presence check, and format check. A spreadsheet is a software application used to store data in rows and columns. It allows calculation using formula and functions. It is useful for sorting, filtering, analyzing, and representing data graphically. Spreadsheets are widely used in education, business, finance, and research. Therefore, validation improves data accuracy while spreadsheets make data handling and analysis easier. Chapter number 4 has been completed. This is Unit 5, Application of Computer Science, and I will cover full paper from this topic. Section A, multiple choice questions. Multiple choice question number 1. What does IoT stands for? Internet of Things, Internet of Technology, internal online tools, integrated object technology. The correct option is Internet of Things. IoT stands for Internet of Things, which connects physical devices through the internet. Question number 2. Which of the following is the major component of IoT? Sensors, printers, ink, monitor stands, keyboards, cover. The correct option is sensors, because sensors collect data from the environment, which is an essential part of IoT system. Which of the following is an application of IoT? Smart homes, paper files, handwritten reports, traditional notice board. The correct option is smart homes, because smart homes use internet connected devices to monitor and control appliances automatically. Question number 4. What is a blockchain? A social media app, a type of computer game, a distributed digital ledger, a hardware device. The correct option is a distributed digital ledger, because blockchain is the distributed digital ledger used to store records securely in blocks. Question number 5. Which of the following is an application of blockchains? Cryptocurrency, keyboard typing, word processing, image scanning. The correct option is cryptocurrency, because cryptocurrency is a common application of blockchain technology. Question number 6. Cloud computing allows user to access resources through the printer, internet, scanners, USB cables. The correct option is internet, because cloud computing provides services such as storage and software through the internet. Question number 7. Speech recognition is used to convert speech into text, convert text into speech only, repair computers, increase internet speed. The correct option is convert speech into text, because speech recognition identifies spoken words and convert them into text or commands. Question number 8. NLP, that is natural language processing, mainly helps computers to understand human language, manufacture robots, assemble hardware, design network manually. The correct option is understand human language, because NLP enables computers to understand, interpret, and process human language. Question number 9. A robot is a machine that can perform tasks automatically, only store data, only print documents, only play music. Correct answer is perform tasks automatically, because justification is that robots are programmable machines that can perform tasks automatically or semi-automatically. Question number 10. Bias in artificial intelligence means the system gives unfair results, the system always works faster, the system uses less memory, the system has no data. Correct answer is the system gives unfair results, because bias in AI means the system may produce unfair or prejudiced decisions. Question number 11. AI system designers should ensure that AI systems are unfair, secretive only, responsible and ethical. Biased. The correct option is responsible and ethical, because AI designer must build systems that are fair, safe, transparent, and ethical. Short questions. What is IoT? IoT stands for Internet of Things. It is a system in which physical devices are connected through the internet. These devices collect, send, and receive data. Examples include smart watches, smart homes, and smart cars. Write the foundational components of IoT. Sensors are used to collect data. Connectivity allows devices to communicate through the internet or networks. Processing unit analyzes the collected data. User interface helps user monitor and control the system. Write any three applications of IoT: smart homes for automatic control of flights and appliances, healthcare for remote patient monitoring, smart agriculture for monitoring soil and water conditions. Question number 4. What is blockchain technology? Blockchain is a distributed digital ledger. It stores records in the form of blocks. These blocks are linked together securely in a chain. It provides security, transparency, and immutability. Right, any two applications of blockchain, cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoins uses blockchain. Supply chain management uses it to track products securely. It is also used in digital voting and smart contracts. What is cloud computing? Cloud computing is the delivery of computing services over the internet. These services include storage, software, and processing power. Users can access data and applications from anywhere. It reduces the need for local hardware resources. What is speech recognition? Speech recognition is a technology that converts spoken words into text or commands. It allows computers to recognize human speech. It is used in voice assistants, dictation, and mobile phones. Question number 8. What is natural language processing? Natural language processing is a branch of artificial intelligence. It enables computers to understand, analyze, and generate human language. It is used in chatbots, translation tools, and text analysis. What is robotics? Robotics is the field of designing, building, and operating robots. Robots are used to perform repetitive, dangerous, or precise tasks. They are commonly used in industries, hospitals, and space research. What is bias in artificial intelligence? Bias in artificial intelligence means the system produces unfair or prejudiced results. This may happen because of biased training data or poor design. Bias can negatively affect decision making and fairness. What are the responsibilities of AI system designers? AI system designers should ensure fairness and accuracy. They should protect privacy and data security. They should reduce bias and avoid harmful outcomes. They must develop systems in an ethical and responsible way. Long questions. Explain IoT and its application. IoT stands for Internet of Things. It refers to a network of physical devices connected through the Internet. These devices use sensors, software, and connectivity to collect and exchange data. IoT helps in automation, monitoring, and remote control. It is used in smart homes to control lights, fans, and security systems. It is used in healthcare for remote patient monitoring. It is used in agriculture to monitor soil temperature and water supply. Therefore, IoT improves efficiency, convenience, and decision making. Question number 2. Explain blockchain technology and its application. Blockchain is a distributed digital ledger. It stores data in the form of blocks that are linked together. Each block contains data, a timestamp, and a link to the previous block. This structure makes the data source secure, transparent, and difficult to change. Blockchain is used in cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoins. It is also used in supply chain management for tracking goods. It supports digital voting, record keeping, and smart contracts. Thus, blockchains improve trust, security, and transparency. Question number 3. Explain cloud computing, speech recognition, and NLP. Cloud computing means delivering computing services over the internet. It provides storage, software, and processing without requiring powerful local machines. Speech recognition converts spoken language into text or commands. It is used in voice assistants, mobile phones, and dictation software. NLP enables computers to understand and process human language. It is used in translation system, chatbot, and sentiment analysis. These technologies improve human-computer interaction. They make systems more intelligent, accessible, and efficient. Question number 4. Explain robotics via bias in AI and responsibilities of AI designers. Robotics is the field of designing and operating robots. Robots are useful in factories, hospitals, and hazardous environments. Bias in AI means an AI system gives unfair or discriminatory outcomes. This may happen due to biased data or poor algorithm design. AI designer must ensure fairness, privacy, security, and transparency. They should test system carefully to reduce bias and errors. They must develop AI in a responsible and ethical manner. This helps protect user and build trust in AI systems. Unit number 5, full paper has been completed. This is chapter number 6, impacts of computing. I will cover multiple choice question, short response question, and long question from this chapter. Question number 1, that is multiple choice question. What is technology addiction? The proper use of computer, excessive dependence on technology, designing computer hardware, a type of operating system. Correct आंसर है इसका एक्सेसिव डिपेंडेंस ऑन टेक्नोलॉजी कि आप टेक्नोलॉजी पे बहुत ज्यादा डिपेंड करना शुरू कर देते हैं। क्यों ये आंसर करेक्ट है? क्योंकि टेक्नोलॉजी एडिक्शन मींस एक्सेसिव डिपेंडेंस और ओवर यूज ऑफ डिजिटल डिवाइसेस, games, social media, or the internet in a way that affects normal life. आपको पता है कि मैं मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन में जस्टिफिकेशन भी देता हूं कि करेक्ट ऑप्शन क्यों है, ठीक है, जबकि एग्जाम में आपको ऐसा नहीं करना पड़ता, जस्ट आपने उसको टिक ही करना है जो कि इसकी ऑप्शन ट्रू होगी। तो इस तरह आपके कॉन्सेप्ट ज्यादा क्लियर हो जाते हैं, इसलिए मैं इसकी जस्टिफिकेशन प्रोवाइड करता हूं। क्वेश्चन नंबर 2, which of the following is a threat to privacy and security? ऑप्शंस अवेलेबल है malware, printer, keyboard, monitor. Correct option है इसकी malware, because malware is a harmful software that can damage system, steal information, or violate privacy and security. Question number 3, what is cloud computing? Storing and processing data on remote servers, cleaning computer hardware using only offline software, a method of typing faster. The correct option is storing and processing data on remote servers. Because cloud computing means using remote servers through the internet to store, manage, and process data instead of relying only on a local computer. Question number 4, what is cybersecurity mainly concerned with? Options are decorating a website, protecting digital systems and data, buying computer parts, printing documents. Correct option is protecting digital system and data, because cybersecurity focuses on protecting computers, networks, program, and data from attacks, unauthorized access, and damage. Question number 5, which of the following is an example of cyberbullying? Sending threatening messages online, writing notes in a notebook, printing a file, saving a document. The correct option is sending threatening messages online, because cyberbullying includes harassing, insulting, humiliating, or threatening others through digital platforms such as messages or social media. Question number 6, what does digital divide mean? Differences between hardware and software, gap between people with and without access to digital technology, difference between keyboard and mouse, separation of files into folders. The correct option is gap between people with and without access to digital technology. Digital divide is the gap in access to devices, internet, and digital opportunities between different people or communities. What is digital literacy? Ability to repair hardware, ability to use digital tools effectively and safely, ability to draw flowcharts only, ability to design network. The correct option is ability to use digital tools effectively and safely. Because digital literacy means having the skills to use digital devices, information, and online resources properly, effectively, and safely, which practice helps protect online accounts using weak passwords, sharing password with friends, using strong passwords, ignoring updates. Correct option is using strong passwords. Justification: strong passwords improve account security and reduce the risk of hacking or unauthorized access. Question number 9. Which of the following is the positive use of cloud computing? Remote storage and online collaboration, spreading viruses, damaging files, hiding passwords. The correct option is remote storage and online collaboration. Cloud computing supports online storage, backup file sharing, and collaboration from different locations. Question number 10. Which issue can result from excessive use of technology? Better sleep habits, technology addiction, faster handwriting, reduced screen time. The correct option is technology addiction. Too much screen use can lead to technology addiction, which may negatively affect health, studies, sleep, and social life. Section B is about short response question. What is technology addiction? Technology addiction is the excessive or uncontrolled use of digital devices, games, social media, or the internet. It causes a person to spend too much time on technology instead of focusing on useful activities. It can reduce concentration on studies or work and may disturb daily routine. It may also affect physical health, sleep, and social relationships. Stay to threats to privacy and security. Malware can damage systems, delete files, and steal personal data. Phishing. Phishing tricks user into providing passwords, bank details, or other sensitive information. Unauthorized access is another threat in which someone enters a system or account without permission. What is cloud computing? Cloud computing means using remote servers over the internet instead of relying only on local computer or storage device. It allows users to store, manage, and processing data online. It provides access to files and services from different places and devices. It also supports sharing, backup, and collaboration. What is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity is the protection of computers, networks, software, and data from digital attacks. It helps prevent hacking, malware, phishing, and unauthorized access. Its purpose is to keep information safe, private, accurate, and available when needed. Good cybersecurity practices include strong passwords, antivirus software, and regular updates. What is cyberbullying? Cyberbullying means using digital technology to harass, threaten, insult, or embarrass someone. It can happen through messages, social media, emails, online games, or other digital platforms. It may seriously affect a person emotionally, mentally, and socially. It is a harmful and unethical use of technology. What is digital divide? Digital divide is the gap between people who have access to digital technology and those who do not. This gap may be due to lack of devices, internet connection, money, electricity, or digital skills. It creates inequality in education, jobs, communication, and access to information. Reducing this divide helps create equal opportunities in society. What is digital literacy? Digital literacy is the ability to use digital tools and information effectively, safely, and responsibly. It includes operating digital devices, searching for information, communicating online, and using software properly. It also includes understanding online safety and evaluating digital information correctly. Digital literacy helps people learn, work, and communicate better in the modern world. Long question, that is section C. Explain threats to privacy and security in the digital world. Privacy and security threats are dangers that can harm data, devices, software, and online accounts. These threats include malware, phishing, hacking, identity theft, and unauthorized access. Malware can damage files, slow down systems, or steal information, while phishing tricks users into revealing passwords or personal details. Hackers may break into systems to misuse data, change information, or cause financial loss. Explain threats to privacy and security in the digital world. That is, continue slide. These threats can result in loss of privacy, data theft, account misuse, and damage to reputation. Users can protect themselves by using strong passwords, antivirus software, firewalls, and safe browsing habits. They should avoid suspicious links, unknown downloads, and sharing personal information carelessly. Therefore, proper security measures are necessary to protect privacy, data, and digital identity. Explain cloud computing and its advantages. Cloud computing means storing, managing, and processing data on remote servers through the internet. Instead of keeping all files and software on the local computers, users can access services and data online. This allows people to work from different places using different devices such as laptops, tablets, or mobile phones. Common examples include online storage, web-based email, and shared online documents. Explain cloud computing and its advantages. That is, continue slide. Its major advantages include online storage, backup, file sharing, collaboration, and easy accessibility. It saves local storage space and allows multiple users to work on the same file. It is also cost effective because users do not always need expensive hardware or software installation. Therefore, cloud computing is widely used in education, business, communications, and many online services. Explain digital divide and digital literacy. Digital divide is the gap between people who have access to digital technology and those who do not. This gap may be caused by lack of devices, internet connection, money, electricity, or digital skills. As a result, some people cannot benefit equally from online education, communication, employment, and information. This creates inequality between individuals, regions, and communities. Digital literacy is the ability to use digital tools effectively, safely, and responsibly. It includes searching for information using software, communicating online, and understanding digital safety. A digitally literate person can make better use of technology and avoid many online risks. Therefore, improving digital literacy can help reduce the digital divide and create more equal opportunities for everyone. Chapter number 6 has been fully covered and it includes multiple choice questions, short response questions, and long questions. This is chapter number 7, digital literacy, and I will cover multiple choice question, short response question, and long question from this chapter. Section A, that is multiple choice question. Question number 1, what is digital literacy? Options are ability to use books, ability to use digital technologies, writing skills, drawing skills. Correct answer is ability to use digital technologies. Why this is correct answer? Because digital literacy is the ability to use digital tools, devices, and online technologies effectively, safely, and responsibly. Question number 2, which is an example of cybersecurity threat? Email, virus, printer, monitor. Correct option is virus. Because a virus is a malicious software program that infects a computer, damages files, and reduces system performance. Question number 3, which practice keeps your password safe? Sharing password, using strong password, writing on paper, using same password. The correct option is using strong password. Because strong passwords protect accounts by making it difficult for hackers to guess or break login credentials. Question number 4, which is an example of digital communication? Email, book, newspaper, pen. The correct option is email. Because email is a digital communication method because messages are transmitted electronically through the internet. Question number 5, what is cyberbullying? Helping others online, harassing someone online, writing email, using software. The correct option is harassing someone online. Cyberbullying refers to threatening, insulting, or harassment someone using digital platforms such as social media and messaging applications. Question number 6, which is safe internet practices? Sharing personal data, clicking unknown links, using antiviruses, ignoring updates. The correct option is using antivirus. Antivirus software protects systems by detecting, blocking, and removing viruses and other malicious programs. Question number 7, what is phishing? What is phishing? Phishing activity, online fraud, gaming, coding. Correct option is online fraud. Phishing is a cyber attack where fake emails or websites are used to trick users into revealing personal information. Which tool protects a network? Firewall, printer, scanner, speaker. Obviously, option is firewall. A firewall protects networks by monitoring and blocking unauthorized access to computer systems. Short response question, that is section B. What is digital literacy? Digital literacy is the ability to use digital technologies effectively. It includes searching information, communication, and safe internet uses. It also involves evaluating digital information and using technology responsibly. What is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity protects computers, networks, and data from digital attacks. It prevents hacking, malware infections, and unauthorized access. It ensures the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of information. What is a virus? What is a virus? A virus is a malicious software that infects computer systems. It damages files, slow down the systems, and may corrupt data. It spreads by attaching itself to files or programs and replicating when executed. Question number 4. What is phishing? Phishing is an online scam used to steal personal information. Attackers send fake emails or links protecting to be trusted organization. The goal is to obtain passwords, banking details, or confidential data. What is cyberbullying? Cyberbullying is harassment conducted through digital platform. It includes threatening messages, spreading rumors, or posting harmful content. It often occurs on social media, messaging apps, or online forums. How to stay safe online? Use strong and unique passwords. Avoid suspicious links and attachments. Install antivirus software and update it regularly. Do not share personal information with unknown people online. Section C, that is long questions. Explain cybersecurity threats. Cybersecurity threats are dangers that harm computer systems and networks. A virus damages files and reduces system performance. Phishing steals personal information through fake emails or websites. Malware such as spyware or ransomware can steal or destroy data. These threats can cause data loss, financial loss, and privacy violation. Protection methods include antivirus software, firewalls, strong passwords, and security awareness. Explain safe internet practices. Safe internet practices protect users from online threats. Users should create strong passwords and enable two-way factor authentication. Personal information should not be shared publicly online. Antivirus software should be installed to protect devices. Avoid suspicious links, fake websites, and phishing emails. Keep software and operating system updated to fix security vulnerabilities. These practices help protect identity, privacy, and digital devices. Explain digital communication. Digital communication is the exchange of information through digital technologies. Examples include email, instant messaging, video conferencing, and social media. It enables fast communication over long distances. It is widely used in education, business, and daily communication. Digital communication saves time and reduces communication costs. It improves global connectivity and information sharing. It allows the transmission of text, images, audio, video, and documents instantly. And that is the final. Chapter number 7 has been completed, and I have covered multiple choice question, short question, and long question in this chapter. Chapter number 8, Entrepreneurship in Digital Age. I will cover full paper, including multiple choice question, short response question, and long question from this chapter. Section A is, that is, multiple choice question. Question number 1. Which research method focuses on numerical data and statistical analysis? Qualitative research, quantitative research, exploratory research, observational research. Correct answer is quantitative research, because quantitative research collects numerical data and uses statistical method for analysis. Question number 2. Which research method focuses on opinions, experiences, and behaviors? Quantitative research, statistical research, qualitative research, mathematical research. The correct option is qualitative research, because qualitative research studies human behavior, experiences, and opinions. Question number 3. Which tool is commonly used to collect survey data? Database, questionnaire, spreadsheet, programming language. The correct option is questionnaire. Questionnaire contains structured questions used to collect data from respondents. Question number 4, market validation help entrepreneurs to confirm customer demand, build hardware, create network, write programs. The correct option is confirm customer demand. Because market validation checks whether a product idea solve a real customer problem. Question number 5, customer profiling help businesses to identify target customers, install software, design hardware, manage databases. The correct option is identify target customers. Because customer profiles describe the characteristics and needs of target customers. Short response questions, that is section B, differentiate between qualitative and quantitative research. Qualitative research focuses on opinion, experiences, and behaviors. It collects non-numerical data such as interviews and observations. Quantitative research focuses on numerical data and statistical analysis. It uses survey experiments and measurable variables. What is a questionnaire? A questionnaire is a structured list of questions. It is used to collect information from respondents. It may include multiple choices, open-ended, and rating scale questions. Questionnaires help researchers gather large amounts of data efficiently. What is market validation? Market validation is a process of testing whether a product idea has demand. It confirms that product solves a real customer problem. It helps reduce business risk. Entrepreneurs use survey, interviews, and prototype testing. Section C, that is long question. Explain qualitative and quantitative research. Qualitative research studies human behavior, opinions, and experiences. It uses interviews, observation, and open-ended questions. Quantitative research focuses on numerical data and statistical analysis. It uses survey, experiments, and measurable variables. Both methods help researchers understand problems and make decisions. Explain questionnaire design and its importance. Questionnaire design is the process of creating effective survey questions. Questions should be clear, unbiased, and easy to understand. Different types of questions include multiple choice, open-ended, and rating scales. A well-designed questionnaire helps collect accurate and reliable data. Question number 3, explain market validation and business pitching. Market validation ensures that a product idea has real demand. Entrepreneurs test ideas through surveys, interviews, and prototypes. Business pitching is representing a business idea to investors or stakeholders. A good pitch explains the problem, solutions, target market, and the benefits. Strong pitching helps entrepreneurs attract funding and support. And that is paper has been completed of chapter number 8, and it consists of multiple choice questions, short response question, and long questions.